Once upon a time, behind the crumbling walls of an abandoned castle, lay a forgotten garden. Its paths were lost to ivy, its fountains dry, and its roses had long ago turned to thorns. No one ever entered any more. No one, that is, except a small nightingale. Every evening she would perch upon a broken marble statue and sing. The nightingale sang not for joy, but for memory. Long ago, this garden had been alive with music and laughter. The queen who walked its paths loved flowers more than jewels, and every dawn she would whisper to the nightingale, "Sing to me, little one, sing the morning awake." But when the queen passed away, the heartbroken king locked the garden gates, unable to bear the sight of her favourite place. Seasons changed, people forgot, and silence grew where love had once lived. Only the nightingale remained, returning year after year, singing for a heart that no longer heard. One spring, after 100 lonely winters, a young gardener named Elian arrived at the castle. He was tasked with clearing the weeds and restoring what could be saved. When he stepped through the rusted gates, he was met with thorns and silence, until he heard it, a song so tender it made the air shimmer. He followed the sound and saw the little bird, pale silver in the moonlight, singing atop the statue. "How can you still sing?" Elian whispered, "when no one listens." The nightingale paused, then answered softly, "I sing because once love listened, and that is enough." Touched by her words, Elian began to work. Day after day, he cleared the stones, mended the fountains, and planted new flowers. The nightingale sang beside him, her melody guiding his hands. Slowly, the garden began to live again. Roses bloomed, water danced once more, and the air filled with the scent of spring. One morning, as the first ray of sun touched the fountain, the statue shimmered. From its cold marble heart bloomed a single white rose, the very kind the queen had once loved. The nightingale perched upon it, sang her last beautiful song, and then turned into a beam of light that vanished into the petals. When Elian looked again, the rose had taken on a faint, warm glow, a living memory of love eternal. From that day on, travellers who found their way to the garden swore that the air there was always warm, even in the depths of winter, and if you stood still long enough, they said, you could hear a faint, beautiful melody, the nightingale's song still echoing in the heart of every flower. Thank you for listening to this story with me. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing.